What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another live Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle against a subscriber/follower. His Twitter link will be in the description below, but before we get started, if you can, please make sure you click that like button right below this video. Remember, if this video reaches 900 likes, I will keep 2 videos a day coming your way. That is what I say. Now, today, like I said, we're battling Ryunnosuke, which I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong because it's probably from, like, Ryunnosuke, like the move, like the... Ryunnosuke! I don't know. Whatever. Alright, we're gonna go over my team really quick. Actually, I'm recording this almost exactly after my battle with PK Sparks. If you haven't seen that, go watch that one first because I'm gonna be talking about it a little bit. So, and I don't want to spoil it for you, but we're gonna go over the team really quick so you guys can place your bets in the comment section below on this channel. You guys leave a comment before the video starts and you get to place your bet who you think is gonna be the MVP, and at the end of the video, we all get to see if you're right and you get to turn your mother's $20 bill into $21. So here we go. We got a Feraligatr, an Amoonguss, a T-Tar, a Toxicroak, a Scrafty, and a Staraptor. So once again, I'll tell you one more time so you guys can place your bets. We got a Feraligatr, Amoonguss, Tyranitar, Staraptor, Toxicroak, and Scrafty. My finger stopped working there for a second. So place your bets. I think that Scrafty is going to be the MVP. I'm going to hit battle start, and we're going to see my opponent's team. Babe, can you throw me my phone? Yes, Sarah is here. She's laying down right now, but she's going to throw me my phone so I can take a picture. She's just going to hand it to me. Thank you. I'm going to take a picture of my opponent's team, and because I want to have it on hand. Look at that. He's got, ooh, a Tauros. Oh, Tauros. That is awesome. We both have, we have 2 Pokemon in common with Toxicroak and Tyranitar. So this is going to be an interesting battle. I'm going to lead off with my Staraptor because if you saw in the last battle, Staraptor really put in some work. And what I want to talk to you about that last battle, I did make a lot of misplays, and I'm sure you guys will comment on it and see it. This will be uploaded the day after. But that battle's coming out on Friday night. This will be Saturday night. But I did make a couple misplays after that Dragonite got set up. First of all, the very first thing is you should never hit a Dragonite with multi-scale. If you cannot kill it, never hit it with a super effective move. I know better. I don't know what I was thinking, but that's something you should never do. After that, though, once that was done, the deed was done. It's very easy to slip into that mentality and hit it with super effective move. Hopefully he's carrying a Lum. But I should have realized you should still never do that. There's no reason to. Not when after breaking the scale, Ice Punch will very easily take him out. But beyond that, I have no idea the Feraligatr can live a +3 E-Speed. That's like, I don't even, you know what? I did screw up for not knowing that, I guess, but it was just knowledge I didn't have. He opens up with Dragonite, by the way. He's going to be able to get that Intimidate off, which really stinks. But I don't know what his Mega's going to be. I don't think it's going to be Gyarados. I feel like it has to be Charizard. I don't have any rocks on my team, but I kind of want to go for the, no, there's no reason to go for the Double Edge. What is this thing going to do to me, though? Actually, I'm going to switch out. I'm going to switch out. I actually kind of want to switch out into my Feraligatr now that I know that it's so bulky. But, I don't know if that's the smartest thing in the world. I guess I can go, no, I'm going to go out into Feraligatr, hoping that he goes for a Water-type physical move. I want to see the bulk in action. I mean, I know now that Feraligatr can live a +3 E-Speed, but I want to see what else it can handle. If I can switch in and just try to set up. Goes for a D-Dance. I'm getting swept early game. Alright. I'm just going to get swept all the time. Fortunately, I think my Feraligatr might be able to handle this thing. It might be able to. I mean, maybe not. Maybe not, actually. I think Crunch is probably my best bet. Because Ice Punch is neutral, and it's not as strong as Crunch. So I'm actually just going to go for a Crunch here. He's probably going to go for the EQ. He goes for the EQ, which is going to do more than half. So you know what? This bulk that everyone's talking about, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it whatsoever. This Crunch is going to do less than half. So I'm in a pretty bad spot right here. My Feraligatr is pretty much useless. I'm actually just going to go for the Aqua Jet just to get some damage off. Let me see if I really want Feraligatr though for half his team. Well, I want it for Tyranitar and Charizard. Do I have any answers for those 2 without Feraligatr? Not really. I really don't. Ugh. Man, oh man, this really stinks. Let's see. I guess I could just sacrifice this thing. I guess I can handle those 2 without it. I mean, Tyranitar I can handle with any of my fighting types, and Charizard, I'm just gonna have to put it to sleep somehow. Or I'm just gonna have to double edge it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let my Fire Alligator go down here. I'm just going to go for the Aqua Jet just for damage. Let's just go for the Aqua Jet because he does outspeed me. So maybe we can get this thing below half right now. We get it below half. Ow, that's got to be a crit. That's not a crit. Wow. That does a lot more than I thought it was going to. He goes for the EQ again. I didn't want to risk the prediction of going for that. He gets a crit. Down goes for Alligator. Early game. I don't like that. But I didn't want to predict the EQ and go out into my Top Gun, my Staraptor, on the off chance he decides to switch out. Go for a waterfall or something and take it out. Because now I think that my Top Gun can come in here, and I'm pretty sure Choice Banded Staraptor Quick Attack will be able to take out a Gyarados. I think. I know Gyarados have some natural bulk, but come on. Come on now. We want that Choice Band, and then I want to see that Quick Attack. Quick Attack. I guess there's a chance it won't kill. I don't think I'm outspeeding anytime soon. +1 brings it up to 130. That's 390. Yeah, I don't think I'm outspeeding anytime soon, so I kind of have to go for a Quick Attack. I'm going to go for a Quick Attack and hope that it does take him out. That's what I'm going to do. Let's see how much it does. It's probably not going to take it out. Quick Attack is very weak, but no, it does take him out just barely. All right, thank goodness we avoided getting swept again 2 games in a row with this team. I really have high hopes for this team. I mean, it's not... I kind of threw it together really fast before my battle with PK Sparks, but like I like these Pokemon. I like a lot. I love Staraptor. I love Toxicroak. I love Scrafty. With this T-Tar coming in here, I think this is a good time for me to switch out into my Scrafty. I think that's probably the best bet. This might be his Mega. I mean, it might not even be Charizard. I really wish I had rocks on this team. That's the one thing I could tell that my team is missing. I don't have entry hazards, and I don't have a Defaga or a Rapid Spinner. So that's where this team is definitely really lacking. But you know what? I really like these Pokemon, so I wanted to use them, so don't judge me. You can judge me all you want. It's the internet. You can judge anyone you want, I guess. But look at how big this water bottle is. Like, do you guys see? I need to click away so I can see how big. Look at how big. This is my head, and this is the water bottle. Like, that's pretty enormous. That's a pretty big water bottle. If I do say so myself. It's a pretty big Poland Spray. But I'm gonna go out into Scrafty. I wish I had the Intimidate, but he goes for the Stone Edge, and that's going to hurt a little bit. It's not very effective. I do get buffeted by the Sandstorm, though. Looking at his team, who would he go into to resist the Drain Punch? Possibly the Toxicroak. The Toxicroak can't do much to me when he comes in, so possibly the Charizard. So I kind of want to predict him to go for a Crunch, but I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch. Excuse me. Just going to go for the Drain Punch. He is going to withdraw. I'm sure he's going into Charizard, which is weird. He goes into Noivern. Oh, Noivern works just as well. I wish I would have seen that coming. I could have definitely gone for the Ice Punch and taken that thing out. It would have been done over a wrap. That would have been awesome. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for the U-turn here. I'm actually... realizing on my team I don't really have a physical wall at all. So I'm just going to go into Tyranitar. If he goes for the U-turn, so be it. It's super effective. It's going to do a decent amount. I guess it's going to do like 40, 50 HP. Maybe even just 30, 40. It's not stab. But hopefully he goes for a special attack because I'm a special wall. Goes for Draco Meteor. I wouldn't be surprised if this only does 100. I wouldn't be surprised at all, even if it is choice specs. Look at that. Critical hit. Oh my goodness, Tyranitar, critical hit, and it does less than 100. Jeez, man. Jeez. All right, so I think he's going to go out into Toxicroak here, because I think Toxicroak resists, Stone Edge, and as much, it does. I really want to predict, I'm going to go for the EQ, because I don't think he's going into Charizard no matter what, so let me go for the EQ, predicting him to switch out. He is going to switch out, so please go into Toxicroak, please. I'm trying to make some predictions here. Goes out into T-Tar, just as good. This is going to do a decent amount. T-Tar versus T-Tar. I think this should do a decent amount. It's going to do over half, so that's nothing to complain about. No sand damage on either side. I do want to try to stay in and go for another Earthquake. I think that's what he's going to do, though. I do believe my safest switch in is my Amoonguss, because I do resist things that he wants to do to me. Earthquake is neutral if that's what he goes for, and I can go for a Giga Drain or a Spore at this point. He goes for the Earthquake. Really would have loved to have switched into my Staraptor, but Staraptor can't do anything really after that. I mean, I could have done plenty of things after that. But that's not even going to do... I'm going to get recovery from the Black Sludge. It doesn't even do half, so I'm not in the worst shape in the world. I'm not going to go for a Giga Drain here. I'm just going to go for a Spore because nothing on his team wants to take a Spore. So let me just go for it. I mean, he could stay in and go for an attack and have his T-Tar sleep, which is probably the best thing for him to do. Yeah, he's going to stay and go for an attack and going to get that Stab Crunch. That's going to do a decent amount. Ooh, that almost took me out. Fortunately, I can stay in and go for a Giga Drain, or I can predict him to switch out into Charizard and go into a hard counter. But I don't think I'm going to do that. Then again, getting a switch right now would be good. But if he stays in, I could get that Giga Drain off and recover a lot of HP. Man, oh man. Yeah, I'm going to stay in and go for the Giga... yeah, I'm going to go for the Giga Drain. I'm going to stay in and go for the Giga Drain. He does stay in. Thankfully, I went for the Giga Drain because I do need a little bit of HP to feel comfortable switching out. I do need a little bit of HP. So that's going to easily take that T-Tar out. I'm going to get another 50 HP, I think it looks like it was. Yeah, a little less, 43. And then I'm going to get the Black Sludge, so I'll be back over 100, and then I have the Regenerator ability, which will allow me to recover a third of my HP as I switch out. Which will get me out of the yellow and put me in a fantastic position. Not really fantastic. This is a nice battle right now. This is like, it's not too fast like the battle of PK Sparks. Not that there's really such a thing. Even though it's obvious that I'm switching into T-Tar, I'm still going to switch into T-Tar because I can't stay in with a Moongus. I don't want to try to go for a Spore. He might think me to go to Spore, and then he's going to go for a Flamethrower. I'm not going to stay in and go for a Spore when I could just switch out and get some recovery back. I'm going to get that Sandstorm up once again, and he's going to go for the Air Slash. So thankfully he went for Air Slash. I'm going to take that. That's not even going to do... Yeah, that does 14. It does 14. I'm sure that he's Choice Specs, by the way, he keeps switching out. Nothing on his team wants to take an Earthquake except for the Charizard, but like I said, I don't think he's going to switch into the Charizard. I'm actually going to go for the... I kind of want to go for the Detail. There's no reason to go for the Detail, though, really. So let's go for a Stab Stone Edge. Let's go for a Stab Stone Edge. Hopefully he thinks I'm going to go for another Earthquake, and he goes into Charizard. But he goes out into Tauros, which is probably going to have the Intimidate. Okay, no Intimidate, so it probably has Anger Point. Hopefully this doesn't crit then. It did not crit. He's going to get buffeted by the Sandstorm, and that's going to take his Tauros down pretty low. He's got the Leftovers. I don't know what Tauros is normally like to run. I mean, no one runs a Tauros, really, so good on you for running one. Oh, Sheer Force Life Orb. All right. Earthquake is a real thing. Huh. Earthquake, Zen Headbutt, Rock Climb, and Substitute. I don't like that one bit. If he's going to go for EQ, I guess I could go into Staraptor if he goes for the EQ. Hopefully he does go for the EQ, because I'm going to go out into Top Gun Staraptor, and we're going to see if that is a bad play or not. I kind of hope it's not. I want it to be good. Please go for the EQ or the sub. Goes for the EQ. Doesn't affect Top Gun. I'm going to get buffeted. He's going to get buffeted. You can see that I got hit by the Sandstorm first, which means that I'm actually faster than him. Unless he's carrying Choice Scarf, which is possible, but that would be fine with me because Choice Scarf means he's stuck in Earthquake. I can pretty much just go for, looking at his team, I can just go for Double Edges all day, and I might actually be the end of the game. Gonna go for a Double Edge here. Look at this animation. I love Double Edge's animation so much. That, it looks like that almost didn't take him out, actually, but that is gonna be enough to take him out. Top Gun's gonna get 1 kill. Let's see how many more he can get. I'm gonna take a lot of damage here though because of the recoil and because of the Sandstorm. So that's gonna rack up pretty fast. That's 40 already. If he wants to go into his Charizard, I would really love that because Top Gun is like one of the things I want to use to take down his Charizard. Just because I think that Staraptor is faster. He goes down into Noivern, who's definitely gonna outspeed me. Once again, I'm gonna switch out into T-Tar. I don't see a reason not to switch into T-Tar. If he has U-turn, he can go for it. That's really not going to bother me. Actually, Staraptor and Charizard have the same base speed, so just so you know, for your daily information, I'm going to go into T-Tar. He's going to go for the Super Fang. Ooh. Super Fang Noivern is so underrated. So he's going to have to switch out once again, and I do predict the Toxicroak to come in, but I'm still... I really do predict the Toxicroak to come in. I kind of need this T-Tar for Charizard, to be honest. I predict the Toxicroak to come in, so I'm going to go for the EQ. That might be a really dumb prediction, but I'm taking a risk right now. Taking a risk, see how it pays off. Goes out into Charizard. Oh, man. If I would have gone for that Stone Edge. What's with the over prediction, man? Don't do that garbage. Do not do that. Just because Charizard's really going to kind of stomp my whole team anyway. I wonder what he would go for right now. I mean, he'd have to go for Solar Beam, really. So let's go out into Amoonguss, because I think he's going to Mega Evolve the Charizard Y and then go for the Solar Beam. Although it doesn't really make sense. He's probably Charizard X. Because why would he have Tyranitar and Charizard? No, it is Charizard Y. Alright, so hopefully he went for the Solar Beam, because my Amoonguss will probably take 7 damage from that. Maybe 9. Maybe 9. But let's see what he went for. He might have actually predicted me and gone for a Flamethrower. Let's see what he did. He went for the Solar Beam, thankfully, which is very good for me, because what's going to happen right here is he's not going to be able to do much damage to me at all. And let's see how much it does. Oh, it does more than I said. It does 20. So it does 20. I can't take a fire move in the sun, obviously, so I'm going to switch out into my T-Tar just to get the Sandstorm back up, really. And plus, I can take a Flamethrower like a champion, because the sun will be gone. I got the Assault Vest, and Assault Vest T-Tar really shuts down Mega Y. It really does shut down Mega Charizard Y. He goes for the Flamethrower. Let's see how much this does. I resist it. I'm Assault Vest. Okay, it does 4. What was that? I couldn't even see. Was that 15? And he's going to get buffeted by the Sandstorm. See, here I have to go for Stone Edge. Even if he decides to switch out of the Toxicroak, so be it. But I'm going to go for the Stone Edge. I guess I could have went for the EQ, for the Detail, but there's really no reason. He's going to go for the D-Pulse, which is not Stab, so it's going to do... Oh, but it's not resisted either. Oh, I live at 1, but I missed the Stone Edge. Come on. Come on, game. I live at 1, but I missed the Stone Edge. Is that even serious? I'm actually going to preserve this thing. Is it really worth preserving? I really don't know if it's worth preserving. I do not know. Is it worth preserving? It kind of is, because it shuts down Mega Charizard Y. Well, he's gonna, I'll let him kill it. I'll let him kill it. That's fine. Go ahead, kill it. Kill it with a Flamethrower, that's fine, whatever. That's why I couldn't switch out, because if I would have gone into anything, Flamethrower would really have messed me up. And it's a crit! It's a crit! I'm just kidding, I had 1 HP. That Stone Edge miss definitely mattered a lot, but we're going to see if we can still take it back. You don't want to get too frustrated in situations like that. You kind of just want to deal with them and be fine. See, now that the sun's not up, I can go into Amoonguss, and if he wants to go for a Flamethrower, it's going to do a hefty amount of damage because it is Mega Y, but I'm specially defensive, so I can possibly put this thing to sleep and then deal with the repercussions afterwards. As long as he doesn't crit me, I'm pretty sure I can live that. I live at 33. That's rather close. That's a lot closer than I want it to be, but I am going to get the Spore off here, and I'm going to be able to go for a Sludge Bomb. I'm not even going to try to save this this Amoonguss. I'm just going to go for a Sludge Bomb. Hopefully he doesn't switch out, predicting that. I mean, I guess I could switch out and gain like 60 HP, 70 HP. As tempting as that is, I think the best play to do is just to try to get this thing damaged. So let me just go for a Sludge Bomb. Hopefully he doesn't switch out. Oh, he's switching out. He's going to switch out right into Toxicroak and win the game. Yup! Switched right on to Toxicroak to win the game. His female Toxicroak. Very good play, man. Very, very, very good play. I can't even get mad. The Sandstorm is going to subside as well. Now it's kind of worth saving my Amoonguss. I don't know what I would want to go into, though. I guess I'd want to go into my Top Gun, or into my own Toxicroak. Actually, I think I'm gonna go out into my Scrafty. It has a little bit of bulk behind it, and oh wait a minute, he can go for a Drain Punch. I'm an idiot. I'm not thinking. Come on, Shady. If he went for that Drain Punch, he went for Brick Break. All right, so maybe he doesn't have Drain Punch, but that's still gonna take me out. I mean, that was just a stupid, stupid play on my part. Just threw Scrafty right in the trash. But at least I can come in with Top Gun here. And I can just Brave Bird everything at this point. I guess I could just Brave Bird everything at this point. Let's Brave Bird. Let's go for the Brave Bird. He's probably going to switch out, but I don't think he should switch out. I think he's kind of just got to let this thing die, because Brave Bird will take out anything on his team. The only reason why he should switch out is if he plans on Sucker Punching me, because I don't think a Sucker Punch will take me out from this range, but possibly after Brave Bird recoil, a Sucker Punch will. So we'll see how this plays out. I'm actually fairly interested right now. I really wish that Stone Edge didn't miss back in the 4 or 5 turns ago. He's earned 98 battle points. I've been judged 1475 times. I get judged a lot. He's been judged 437 times. The judgment is much heavier on Shady than it is on my opponent. Ryunnosuke. That's pretty good. That sounded pretty good. That sounded real. That sounded like it should be. I'm not really sure, but it sounds pretty legitimate. Sounds pretty legitimate. This has been a really good game. Definitely, I like this team a lot. I know it needs some adjustments, obviously, but I like the Pokemon on the team. Look at Staraptor's hair. It's fantastic. But it is what it is. He's gonna withdraw, so he is gonna withdraw. I don't think that's the safest play unless he's got that Sucker Punch. I still think that this Brave Bird will take this Noivern out. I really don't doubt it at all. And Charizard Y can come in, but I guess I kind of have to save this Staraptor for Toxicroak, I guess. But I think that a Brave Bird would take the Charizard out as long as I outspeed. We're the same base speed, and he's asleep. He's asleep. So you know what? I could always switch out and go into my I can't go into Toxicroak. Let me just try to kill this thing because the sun is up, so his Toxicroak will lose HP anyway. So let me just go for Brave Bird here. I think that's the best play after mulling it over a little bit. Brave Bird should take this thing out. I don't see why it wouldn't. I really don't. It does take it out. Choice Bandit's Staraptor is way too powerful, man. It's so good. There's so many good Pokemon that you don't get to see enough. But now I'm at the point where if he has Sucker Punch, it's gonna kill. So part of me wants to switch out. I actually think I'm gonna switch out because the sun's gonna take a toll on him anyway. So I'm gonna switch out and I'm going to go into my own Toxicroak because I really do think he's gonna go for a Sucker Punch. I don't think he has any other chance of winning anyway. So let me go out because I do have the Quick Attack, which will outspeed his Sucker Punch. I think Sucker Punch is the same priority as Quick Attack. So he went for the Sucker Punch, but it fails. I'm faster apparently, unless I just won the speed tie for that one. But I'm gonna get my HP back after the sun, and he doesn't have Dry Skin. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I'm really glad I made that switch still, but what's Toxicroak's other ability? Anticipation or Poison Touch? Oh, it could be Poison Touch. All right, Poison Touch is real. I can just go for a Drain Punch here. It's probably my best move because he resists everything else, and at least Drain Punch will get me some HP back. Dias Jr. is going to get a Drain Punch off. It's going to bring him to below half. And I'm going to get that HP right back. And he is going to go for a Swagger. Huh. He's going to go for a Swagger. Now, I don't really have a reason to even bother trying to hit myself. Knowing that I outspeed, even though it's going to be a little bit of a sacrifice and a little tedious, the best thing for me to do really is to go out into my Amoonguss. That really seems like the best thing to me. Because I resist all of his moves. Now I know his full moveset. It's Swagger, Brick Break, Swagger, Brick Break, Poison Jab, and Sucker Punch. So yeah, Poison Jab is going to crit me and take me out. Not the end of the world because I can come back in with my Toxicroak. And just to be sure, I don't want to come in with my Staraptor. I know that I outspeed his Toxicroak, so I can go for a Drain Punch. He can go for a Sucker Punch here. He's not going to go for Sucker Punch. He's probably going to go for another Swagger. But this Drain Punch is going to bring him down to the point where a Quick Attack will definitely take him out. I just have to make sure that Quick Attack will actually be the same priority. Yeah, speed priority is exactly the same. And Toxicroak is obviously slower because his Toxicroak is slower than this Toxicroak. So at this point, you know what? We're going to flip the coin. I could switch out and let my Staraptor die and let my Toxicroak take all the fun. But I'm just going to go... I'm gonna go for a Drain Punch here. Come on, let's see if I can break these confusions. I actually break through confusion, so that's fantastic. And that's gonna be the end of the game. So that's only a 2-0, very close game, very good, kind of a good length of a battle. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Remember, if you didn't see the battle against PK Sparks and you watched this one first, you should still go check it out because it was I was losing my mind in that battle. Hope you left a like rating if you enjoyed this. Hope you sub because I release 2 Pokemon videos a day. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.